Hey folks, good morning. It's Detox end of day 3, beginning of day 4, and um, wasn't sure what I was going to talk to you about today other than giving you a progress report. And then I was reading some stuff on Facebook earlier and it kind of got me a bit riled up. So I decided I was going to talk about detoxing and health in general in the context of coronavirus and illness and disease in general, and build a little bit more on what I said in yesterday's video. So I'm going to begin with kind of just expanding a bit more again on this concept of, terrain theory versus germ theory, because the germ theory is the one that our Western medicine system predominantly subscribes to, and throughout this whole pandemic we've been taught to be afraid of this disease, coronavirus, afraid of each other, to keep away from each other. That there's this perception when you go out that we need to be afraid of everyone else. They're a danger to us, and we're a danger to them, and we've all got to kind of sanitize and wear masks. And there's some logic to that. Hey Simone, great to see you. And there's also a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense. So, yes, there's a virus. Yes, hey Neil, we can catch it, but we're only going to catch it if we're susceptible. Most people, as you will have seen in the media, 80% plus come in contact with this virus and have almost no symptoms, and most have no symptoms at all, because their immune system is working. It keeps the stuff out. That's what it's designed to do. So we need to focus the protection stuff on those that are vulnerable, whose immune systems don't work so well, who have other conditions, or who just generally aren't in good health. And maybe that's really the incentive, is to get in good health, and that's really what I want to focus on today. We have been surrounded by viruses, parasites, funguses, bacteria, the entire duration of our human existence. We're largely created from them. We have billions of these things in our bodies all the time. In fact, we can't live without them. We are symbiotic. We're in relationship with all of these things. Hey there, Anne. So we need to get back to that place where we begin to live back in harmony with nature, with all of these things, in balance. Because when we live with them in balance, then our immune systems work, we stay well, and for the most part, apart from the odd really serious thing, we just stay well. The problem is we're not healthy. You've only got to walk around the streets and look around at people, look at the quality of their skin, the look in their eyes, their body shape, to know that we're all sick. To some degree, because we don't live in a healthy environment. We live in a toxic environment. We don't look after ourselves very well for the most part. What I want to be doing is teaching people to be afraid of junk food, of processed food, of all of the stuff that gets sprayed on our crops. That's the stuff that's going to kill you. It might not kill you straight away, but it's slowly killing all of us, and it's slowly killing the planet. So without getting too preachy, that's the message for today, and the detoxing part is a big part of that. The more we cleanse our bodies, the more we eat healthily, eat well, eat live foods, eat whole foods, diminish the amount of processed rubbish that we consume, and then we regularly clean out our bodies, we detoxify, we cleanse, then we're going to be healthy and we're not going to get sick so easily. It doesn't give you a guaranteed, 100% pass for everything forever, but you're going to be far less susceptible to most things if you're healthy than if you're not. And I know many people quote, well, I know someone really healthy who got cancer. And I'm like, yes, there's no guarantees. And, I know someone lived to 90 who smoked and drank like a trooper. Yes, there are exceptions. But let's face reality. For the most part, if you drink loads, eat crap and smoke, you're probably going to get sick, or you're not going to have a very good quality of life. And if you eat well, eat healthily, look after yourself, stay active, do what you can, detox from time to time. Hey Jackie, hey Jason. then you're going to have a much better quality of life. And no, you might get sick sometimes, but you're going to have a much less likelihood of that happening. So today's focus on what you can do to stay healthy. Focus on your immune system, focus on your diet, rather than go around terrified, everyone living in their homes and avoiding living. Really, that's what we're going through at the moment, is we're not living anymore. It's been turned off, it's been stopped. And I really want us to get back to that. Somebody said to me the other day, maybe we just have to the future will look like, it is in the Far East, where people just wear masks all the time. And my heart just sank. Is that really the reality that we want to create for ourselves? Where we walk around the streets and we can't see people's faces and we can't see their facial expressions and we don't connect with anyone because we're afraid they might give us something or we might give something to them. I think we need to think really long and hard about what we want going forwards and what we want for our own health and what we want for our collective society. So there's a lot in that today, but it's something I feel really passionate about. We can't, the germ theory approach where we try and kill everything that might harm us, bacteria, viruses, is not sustainable, it's not achievable. We cannot sterilise the planet. There's a really good post that I posted yesterday, which was a share from a guy called Zach Bush talking about the immune system. So I really suggest you take 2 minutes just to read that, scroll back down my feed. He makes some brilliant points, and he's one of the people I get a lot of my health info from, because he's just, so with the thinking that's going to, create the world we want to live in versus the one we're heading towards. So flipping from that into my detox and how I'm getting on, pretty well. A little bit better than expected. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a bit tired today, but that's kind of expected. Day 3, 4, 5 into a detox, when the body starts to start eliminating and releasing some of the toxins to be eliminated. But I slept really well last night for the first time in a while, and I'm not feeling hungry massively. Had a little nibble yesterday again on a few nuts and grapes just to give me some solid food, but I'm pretty much sticking to the smoothies and juices, not managing to fit in all of the other activities that I'm planned with some of the exercise and other things, but I'm doing most of it. So far so good. Sorry, I haven't got anything really interesting to report, though I'm feeling awful and puking and starving and craving everything, but I'm actually not. And I think that's because I've been kind of gearing up for this for a while, and I've been doing a fair bit of prep. So thanks for watching, thanks for following. Love and best wishes to you all. Keep watching if you want to interest more. If you've got any questions or if you want to challenge any of the things I'm talking about, please do in the comments. I'm very open to answering questions or responding to thoughts. If you're interested in improving your own health and immune system and vitality, then join the new Facebook group I've just created. A link to that is above. Stay well, have a great Thursday. Get out this afternoon and enjoy the sunshine before the thunderstorms later on. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao.